Hello everyone, welcome back to the Rise of the Golden Idol. It is time to play The Curse of the Last Reaper, the fourth and final DLC for the Rise of the Golden Idol. I think they're only planning 4, and they'd have to change the screen to fit a 5th one, I guess. So it seems likely that this is the last one. It appears to be pirate themed in some way. So let's find out. Play The Curse of the Last Reaper. They're wearing the Sentinel, the Lemurian Sentinel stuff, although different colors, or is that just the lighting? That might just be the lighting. There's a ship on its way. They're looking at it. It's got skull and crossbones. You've got the thingy on your head. I guess it did appear in multiple places because there was the I'm like forgetting all the story. Fortunately, I've been watching Keith Ballard's playthrough of the game recently, so it's sort of reminding me of some stuff. You've got it on the sale as well. This featured in multiple places. There was the cult that with the 2 twins where they poisoned their father. They used that symbol, and then I think Tessa Navari inherited that symbol as the symbol for the whatever it was called, her organization, where she was trying to reassemble the golden idol and then using it to give people something. It was give people empathy or something like that. Can't remember exactly what it was. Anyway, so this seems to be connected to that cult maybe, or something else. Pay heed to The Curse of the Last Reaper, a horrifying tale for the ages. The other funny thing about watching somebody else play the game is it is so different, the experience between being in the game and playing it yourself versus watching somebody with the hindsight of knowing everything. It really highlights that, because I'm watching some of the playthroughs and thinking this is obvious what's going on here. I'm pretty sure I got stuck on this case for an hour trying to figure out what's going on. But it seems so obvious to me what's going on now that I'm looking at it with hindsight. It's just a curious thing. Are we going to, is this what was it called? Something horn, thumb, horn? No, not thumb, horn. I think it might be the islands where the Golden Idol came from though, right? We have the access to this already, or is this is just the intro cutscene? Okay, cool. Let's go to the first case. Ooh, what was the islands? The Myriad? Something like that. Last orders, a deadly end and a murderous beginning. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Wow, that's a very detailed animation. More detailed than usual, I think, for these games. Oh gosh, I love this. 1797, 1927. Whoa. I mean, that is quite a jump. Interesting. So normally when we get the times like this, we would just be skipping a few hours or whatever, but nope, we are going literally 130 years? Is that the difference? I think so. Also, reminder in case people are joining this series for the first time, I like to play in an unusual way where I do not look at the panels until I've finished deciphering what I can from the scene. It makes it extra hard. It probably makes it extra frustrating to watch. You're like, why don't you just click on the panel? It'll make more sense. That's just the way I like to play. It's fun, I find. Okay, hello. Who are you? What on earth were you doing traveling with something so dangerous? If I'd have known what it was in that crate, I'd never have let you keep it in your room. Okay. Some kind of hook, corkscrew. I also try and avoid looking at the words, although I've seen this one already. I try and avoid looking at them. Oh, I see. It's not it's a corkscrew. This is just the handle of it. All right. I thought it was like a rope with a hook on the end. A washcloth. Okay. So you're probably the barkeep down here. I presume we're on a ship, are we? Maybe not actually. I guess it would be hard to tell. The seats don't seem to be tied down. But maybe you'd only do that when there was stormy seas or whatever. I guess we'll find out over time. I'm sorry, son. I'm so sorry. key with a fish and a 2. The pistol is empty, the barrel is still warm. Okay, that's been shot. What's going on with your mouth? Something coming out the side of it, and then... Wait, what's going on with your nose? At first I was like, has your nose been removed or something? But actually I don't think so. There's like this... Is this around you as well? What is going on here? I can't tell what I'm... You know that illusion where it's like the hollowed out mask rotating, and you can't... It's hard to tell whether it's like facing towards you or facing away from you. I'm getting that illusion with your nose right now. Am I seeing it sticking out or in? I'm not sure. Okay. So I'm sorry, son. I'm so sorry. What did you say again? What on earth were you doing traveling with something so dangerous? If I'd have known what it was in that crate, I'd never have let you keep it in your room. Okay. So you had something dangerous in your crate. Sorry, son. Are we to assume that you actually are the son of this guy? Maybe. Or is it a nickname or something? I guess it would be capitalized if it were a nickname. If found, please return to Wesley Beckett, barkeep at the Red Herring Inn in Port Armando. Okay, so we're at a port, alright. Substantial reward available. August 13th, 1797. Room 1, Eleanor, do not disturb. Room 2, it's kind of like Eliza. Requested healer Jolliffe. Interesting. Room 3, Marlowe, blind, wants to change room. Okay, so we've got Eleanor, Eliza, and Marlowe. You had a key with 2 on it, but then it's possible you swapped that around. It's also like in the shape of an E and has like an arrow. We call the back of an arrow. It has that kind of shape handle, whatever. Wesley Beckett, so I'm going to assume that's you, but I'm not going to put it in for now. It's not what we do. We take in the whole scene first. August 13th, 1797. Okay. So please return. So actually, this has come back to you? Wait, the Red Herring Inn. I didn't even think about that. Uh-oh, is this going to be like really Red Herring heavy? This is the problem. This is why it's so different watching a playthrough versus doing it, is that when doing it, I'm like, because you're talking through everything and you're like recording, you can read something like the Red Herring Inn and not even register that it literally said Red Herring there. That's the difference. August 13th, 1797. Please return. So it's possible that this has been returned. Or, I mean, no, you've just written that in case you do lose it at some point and then it'll come back here. That's probably what's going on. Yeah, okay, that is what's going on. But I'm definitely worried about this being called the Red Herring Inn. What that's going to entail for, like, the clues here. Is everything a red herring? I see that the symbol is a red herring, though. Okay. Outside. This is cool. I like the setting. The sign. The Red Herring Inn. There we go. Rooms available. Is that true? I mean, there might be more rooms than that, I guess. There seems to be some kind of trail. It's red. Going all the way into here to you. Like, what has happened to you? The gun has been fired, but it doesn't necessarily mean you've been shot. And you've got the gun, so did you shoot yourself? The leg of the stool is snapped as well. All these tables are overturned. So you've like stumbled into here, bleeding, and have like knocked everything over on your way through. What on earth were you doing traveling with something so dangerous? Is it the Golden Idol? Is it something else? What's going on with you? What is the meaning of this strange sketch that the evil beast dropped as it fled into the waves? A bad omen, perhaps? If so, I fear the bosun's prognosis is grim. I'm getting very strong Return of the Obra Dinn vibes from this. I guess this is a kind of a fun way to tie back to the heritage that this game has from Return of the Obra Dinn. This means a strange sketch that the evil beast drops to fled into the waves. A bad omen, perhaps. If so, I fear the bosun's prognosis is grim. So are you the bosun? I forgot what they are. It was explained in Return of the Obra Dinn, but I've forgotten. Dear mother. So that's the sketch that the evil beast dropped? Dear mother. Is it like a sketch for a tattoo or something? Does anybody in here have tattoos? I need to make sure I don't miss any important details like that. No. What is going on with your face? I'm so confused. A red tincture. And what the heck is this? Some kind of root? Dried roots and herbs, okay. You've got a skull around your neck. It's weird that the animation on you. There's like a... Yeah, there's like some kind of tweening that happens between two drawings. There's like two different states that you're drawn in, and then they've like generated the motion between them, I think. From what I can tell. What do you say again? Okay, prognosis is grim. I mean, it looks pretty grim. You seem to be bleeding everywhere. Is that everything in this time? Let's see any other things. Curious. So do we jump 130 years ahead? Well, there's gonna be that many spots? Holy moly. I think we're starting complicated, folks. So are we in the same place? That's the dock, that's the same place there. Okay, should we start inside again or should we start outside? Let's start outside, I guess, since we're here. What are you barking at? What have you seen? Oh, heaven, have mercy. Edward, I'll raise my bid, 1,200, whatever the currency is. This is my final offer. It's in red ink. This is exactly the same set of keys that appears in one of the previous cases, I think. Raise my bid, my final offer. That's scrunched up. Was it given to you? Are you Edward? You've also got a skull around your neck with a... One of the eyes is like winking. Did the other one have that? No. It might just not be intended to be winking though. Okay. This doesn't look great. Is that a crowbar? Yep. What's this? A manhole cover key. Okay. You are really mangled, aren't you? Holy moly, look at that arm. You've got a tattoo? But the bone's sticking out of you? Yeah, this is awful. The woman is not breathing. This game. Well, the woman has 1,200 inside her boots. What was the raise here? 1,100? 1,200, okay. So maybe it was you. We'll put in the bid. Also in red ink, so that's also an indicator of that. Miss Bordy. As agreed, here is the 1,200 in advance. Once you are done, meet me back at the entry-exit point in the courtyard in front of the museum. As per your instructions, once you have given me what I have paid for, I will ride off into the night, never for you to hear from me again. Once you're done, meet me back at the entry-exit point in the courtyard in front of the museum. Over here, that's the museum. As per your instructions, once you have given me what I have paid for, I will ride off into the night, never for you to hear from me again. Have you made a deal with the devil? Maybe. Okay, so you've got this route planned out. That's the museum. What is... There's like a bridge there. That's that bridge, okay. Ah, that'll be a manhole cover. That's a manhole cover. Yeah, I see them. One there, one back there. Cool, and that one's open. You've got the key on you, but you'd use that from the top, right? Don't think you can do that from underneath, but I'm not certain. I guess like maybe you can as like a precautionary measure if you needed to like get out of one that was locked. There's a spot on the floor as well. I guess that's counted in this. So there's red and there's blue. So is that two different people possibly? Alright, I think we roughly understand this, but is it somebody going back and forth here and then somebody goes that way? But there's a blue X on that bit. Curious. You've also got the same kind of thing happening with your mouth. And like around your nose. but not quite as bad with your nose. Okay. There's a cigarette butt at the manhole cover with 2 ships on it. Is that like... I think we've seen that brand. I mean, we can literally jump to anything, can't we? Exit scenario. Back. Play. 1. Here. Back when poor Isaac Novak. Not here. This one, yep. There we go. Brigantine Blue Blend cigarettes. There we go. That's where I recognized it from. Okay. Let's get back to it. Way back. To here, to here. What's it called? Meserade Islands. Okay. I do like the setting. This is cool. I like this at night as well. It's very moody. Wait, there's something else to this? I didn't click on this. Interesting. My noble son, I leave to you this necklace, which belonged to my father, Abacus, 1752 to 1815. So probably the other character that had the skull. May you hand it down to your own children one day, your loving father. Yes, that's been passed down to you. So it's meant to be the same one. Oh yeah, it doesn't have a winking eye. It's just the art's being a bit weird there. Okay. So the person, the previous one was your grandfather. Wait. That feels like a long... how old are you? It could make sense. 130 years. Yeah, it could make sense. That's your grandfather. Like young grandfather, old grandchild. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. The specimen was discovered on a nearby beach after the tsunami of 1905 washed away one of the Meserade Islands. Washed it away? Whoa. As in, just destroyed everything on it, or it literally went away? This is a tsunami in 1905, so just a bit before this. Interesting. Your arms look kind of like bird, like the bones in a bird's wings. Look a bit like that. Old Woman by unknown artist, date 1790s, donated by A. Jolliffe. Where have I seen that name? Did see that somewhere. Wait, what was the date of it? 1790s. Where did I see that name? It wasn't back here, was it? No. Was the Beckett? So you're presumably a Beckett as well. You're the grandfather. The mother. Oh, it's on the museum. Okay. E. Jolliffe. And A. Jolliffe. Okay. We'll cross. Oh, that panel there has been removed and put back. That's definitely an important detail. Where does that doesn't run outside of the place? It's the grate for what? For drainage? Does it get wet in here? Okay. Flintlock pistol, 1790s, once owned by one of the pirates from Captain Triton's infamous crew. Is this the one that we saw? 1790s, yeah. Who went missing along with their ship, the Last Reaper, after looting a Lemurian vessel. Who went missing along with their ship, the Last Reaper, after looting a Lemurian vessel. But the person that had this arrived back, at least. Or maybe it was owned before that person had it in the past by one of the pirates from Captain Triton's infamous crew. Went missing along with their ship, the Last Reaper, after looting a Lemurian vessel. Okay, the last Reaper is clear what the case is about. Okay. Did they loot the Golden Idol? The Golden Idol's clearly going to be involved somehow. We can go in here. Oh, the doors are locked. Okay. But some of these come up through here. Is it just connected to the sewer beneath? That would be weird, but to have like the interior of a building. Like, I guess they are going underneath, so maybe that's what's going on. Bit unusual. Okay, that's all that stuff. Here. Captain Radigan Elita's pub crawl boat tour of the Messerade Islands. Well, it's the person smoking a pipe. Wait, are these islands literally this shape? Highlights include the rusty anchor and the raised tankard. Okay. Are they literally... Have we seen a map of the islands? We did see it on here. No. Well, at least none of these are that shape. I'm kind of curious if any of these are islands we've seen in previous cases or not. Okay. The highlights include the rusty anchor and the raised tankard. There's some kind of reddish water here with some cloth in it, or clothes or something. And there's previous posters were on here. That's probably not important. People just use this as a notice board. Yeah, there's a bunch of red liquid around that. Okay, who are you? Cost me a pretty penny, this map, but it's gonna pay off big, real big. Let's close that. I mean, I love the idea that there's a maps section. Oh, do we have to piece them together? This is cool. 29 degrees, 6 minutes, 0 seconds. That's how you say it, right? It's degrees, minutes, and seconds. North, 90 degrees, 42 minutes, 0 seconds. West. Okay. What would it mean to say... Do you mean turn that many degrees from... Like, obviously you could represent a full circle here, so why is the north and west necessary? There's probably some better way of understanding what this means, so it would probably be explained, maybe. There's an X on there, okay. Cost me a pretty penny, this map. Okay. Is that what you went to get? What was the... Where's my bid? But then something's been stolen from here. Old woman. Oh, right, that's the... Of course, that's this, isn't it? Dear mother. Okay. Are you... Oh, so you're a Jolit. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think I'm understanding. Does it say that on here? So I think these are all Joliths. And you're E Jolith, Edward Jolith, there we go. Okay, cool. And then A Jolith was your granddad, which is mentioned here. Abacus. Yes. I don't know if we know your father's name, but it might not be relevant. Okay. Okay, then over here. This is a huge case for the first one. The battered cod, established 1892. Okay, so it wasn't around earlier. ES. Wait. Not, no, EC. Edmund Cloudsley. ES. I feel like I do know an ES. Do I know an ES from this? You're at EJ. Okay, another bit of the map. The various mythological creatures, another red X. So they're gonna have to get pieced together like a jigsaw at some point, aren't they? ES. Is it? Who were the two people at the beginning of the original Golden Idol game? Oh, that horse is wet. That's interesting. That's clearly an important detail. There's another manhole cover here as well. So these cigarettes, and there's one of those stubbed out over there, and there's matches as well. Wait, what's on top of that? What am I seeing there? Has this been like taped closed? Are those... They're kind of cigarette-like, but they seem too big? Maybe not, but it seems like it's been ripped into rather than opened normally. There's something going on with that, I'm not quite sure what though. Okay, hello. Hey boss, it's Marsh. Guess what I've just got hold of? The one and only remaining map from Captain Triton's final voyage. Positive. It's the real deal. Okay, it's the one and only map. You've all got different segments of it. Okay, more things, like sights to see. What is that? Some kind of flask or something. There's another red X there. Have the X's been added to like throw these people off the trail of something? I guess we're gonna go back inside the red herring. Is it still called the red herring? Gosh, there's so many things. This is familiar to me. And that's the frog statue thing. Hold on. Frog statue thing. If I go to here. No. Not here. Here. Yes, royal blood. Am I remembering correctly? The frog statue, it's here. Bejeweled ornamental frog. Okay, cool. Neat. It's good to have watched some playthroughs recently. It's like fun to make those connections that are otherwise quite hard to make without just playing the game over and over. Okay, back to here. Gosh, that music's intense. Okay, so that's up there. That's interesting. So we're in 1927, which is a little bit before that other scene, I think. I think it was in the 40s-ish. Is that right? Not sure I'd drink this with a snake on it. What's on the paper? Oh my gosh. Port Armando Times, August 7th, 1927. Okay. Leg cutters loot with lighthouse. Leg cutters loot with lighthouse. What the heck does that mean? Gangsters used the historic lighthouse on Skull Island to crash ships so that they could then rob them. Okay, so you'd use the lighthouse to make them crash. The leg cutters, so named because they chop off their victims' legs and dry them, so as to steal their boots intact, used the St. Osmond Lighthouse, built in 1813, to run aground 3 vessels yesterday, so between these 2 times. Okay. And dry them, so as to steal their boots intact. Could you not just... Wait, what? Could you not remove the boot and then dry the boots? Why do you have to chop off their legs? The ships that were then plundered by the gang's sole female member, known only as Light Hands Loretta. Do we have a name for... I mean, it's way too... No, wait, hold on. This is happening currently. I was thinking about 1830, but no, this is current. Is it... Could it be... you? Do you seem piratey? I mean, you've got a... Oh yeah, you've got a cut off legs tattoo. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that is you. Loretta, whatever your name is. Light Hands Loretta. Flying high, the 5th annual Airplane Stunt Championships took place yesterday. Keith Chalmers, Lawrence Fryer and Percy Greggs came 1st, 2nd and 3rd respectively. Last year's winner, Eliza Swan, did not take part. No reason has yet been given. Okay. 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Eliza Swan did not take part. Are they all in here? So these folks, there should be 4, I guess. Yeah, I also wouldn't drink something with a scorpion on it either. So Eliza Swan. There are 3 horses. There are 3 people inside. Eliza Swan is one of them. Maybe you, because you're off by yourself. The battered card, receipt, table 1. Ansel M. 1 times Mariner's Lightning. Amount to pay $3. Where was that? That was here. Oh, okay, so the place has been renamed. Right, I thought that was a separate place that was down this alleyway, but no, this is there, and the horses are outside of it. Okay, it's been renamed from the red herring to the battered cod. So changed fish. Okay, so that's what you've ordered here. Okay, wait, what does it say? Sorry, Ansel M, AM. This is presumably table 1 then, you've left already. Ansel M, check the paper. That's not one of the names here. Okay. And that is a Mariner's Lightning. So maybe we can tell once again by the glasses like what people are drinking, but they've all got different stuff. Although you two have got the same. Probably a tea. Let's have a look at you. Trust me, Eliza, yours isn't worth the paper it's drawn on anyway. My research proves that mine is a genuine artifact. Okay, another piece. I did notice as well with one of the previous ones we saw, I think the one outside. Oh, which I think is Eliza's, right? You just left it in here? Oh, no, it's actually not yours I was thinking of. Somebody had one. I think that's Skull Island. Yeah, with the lighthouse on it. Yeah, I did notice that it was skull-shaped. Okay. Okay. And that's where this is happening. Okay. Holy moly, this is a lot. This is a lot. You're saying yours is the genuine artifact. Okay. Sorry to burst your bubble, Jasper, but that's a fake. I've got the real one right here in my pocket. Wait, where is it gone? Well, it's just the one that's outside, right? A knife. So you smoke this brand of cigarettes. But you are Eliza Swan. But it's here. Did you just forget that you put it in there, or has somebody else moved it in some way? Okay. On the spot more than 100 years ago, Bosun Garner was mauled to death. Okay. Bosun. Okay, let me... I don't need to look it up, it's fine. Was mauled to death, indeed. By whom? Or what? Is the question. More than 100 years ago. Very non-specific. When did they change it to that? When it got to 101 years? What's that in the background? That I do recognize that. What is that? I can't remember where I recognize that from. Okay, you. Ashamed to see that goateed fool leave. I was enjoying watching him drool over his modern forgery. At least Mr. Wiles and Miss Swan are still here to amuse me with their naivety, so the forgery is the map. Enjoying watching him drool over his modern forgery. So whoever the goateed person is forged the maps, and you know about it? Who's got a goatee? I mean, you got a mustache and a beard. Normally it would be separate from the rest. Ah, you. There we go. Okay. Marsh. It's the real deal. And you're saying that as though you believe it. You've also got the tattoo on you. Okay, cool. Did anybody else have it? Well, your arms are covered. Yours are not, but I can't see anything. Enjoying watching him drool over his modern forgery. Or do you just mean that you forged it and gave him that, and and he doesn't realize it's a forgery? These Mr. Wiles and Miss Swan are still here to amuse me with their naivety. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, the ruby rings from the cult in the first Golden Idol. Oh dear, is this going to connect everything together in some way? Another map. Turtle Island. Creatures of the Messerades. Kitson squirrel. This species of squirrel was discovered by Kitson, who immediately noticed its penchant for conspiring with animals of other species and its distrust of fellow squirrels. Okay. Solemn puffer. Discovered in 1823, this pufferfish is known to emit toxins that raise blue patches on the skin when it's attacked. It can be identified by the double cross symbol on its back. Okay. This lizard's ultimate weapon is its camouflage. Scenic chameleon. This lizard's ultimate weapon is its camouflage, which triggers whenever the reptile is tampered with. That's an odd phrasing. Tropical elephant. Only found in the Mesorade Islands, this elephant has an incredible memory and a fondness for shellfish. It's very selfish with its shellfish. It is known to trample the surrounding fauna when panicking. Port Local Library. Due January 09. Oh, so this is the... Okay, this is when this has been taken out. It's giving me Blueprints vibes. Okay, it's been taken out on these dates, and the date is currently August 7th. Wait. Or it's an old paper. August 24th. I guess that must be an old paper. So that's why those people aren't around, but Eliza Swan is. Yeah, these people have not shown up. Okay. What, does this have a date on it? No. Table 1. Okay, we've seen everything. Oh my gosh. There's some kind of dragon breathing fire on the front. I was expecting this to like have the symbols in it that we're seeing on the maps. Modern forgery. So what's been forged? Like, I feel like these are going to be jigsaw pieced together. Or are they not? Are they just separate maps in some way? Anything going on with you that's interesting? So do we believe you are... Okay, so we've got Miss Swan, Eliza Swan, Mr. Wiles. What do we think your first name is? So you're a W. Jasper Wiles. And you. We believe you are probably this name, Myrtle Song. Probably the other names here are relevant though. Jules Sutcliffe, Roger McDonald. There's a lot of names here. Okay. So this is actually a while back then, I guess. Or something else is going on with the date on your book. Let's do a bit of a loop around again. Should we go back to the past, see if we can connect anything up? So it used to be the Red Herring Inn. It was a lot quieter back then. What else has changed? Let's have a look. There's a wagon here. There's this building and then this building with this outside. So that building's changed entirely. This one's changed a lot as well. Okay. Okay, the dock is still here. Exactly the same. Yep, exactly the same. There's a building over there, but we can't see it in this view. So this has been like washed off. Maybe it had blood in it, blood on it, and it's been washed. Do these islands exist somewhere? Let's have a look on everybody's maps for this, like the pipe shape and then that nearby. So everybody's maps. Don't see it here. Don't see it here. Somehow the symbols are going to be relevant, but I'm not sure how. Not here. You do have one, but if you're in the know, maybe this is the real one and the rest are all fake. How have they been given out to people? Holy moly. Is this on the back? Wait, hold on. Like, what's the connection with this thing? Does it have... Oh, it does maybe have a map on the back of it? So this is the map, maybe? What is with this sketch? What is going on with your nose? I really can't tell. You're crying, you got something coming out of your mouth, maybe blood, maybe something else. It looks dry though. You're bleeding everywhere. You've stumbled in here. What on earth are you doing traveling with something so dangerous? What is the something so dangerous? Oh, why do you have the key to room 2? Lisa, Eleanor. Marlowe. Blind wants to change room. Who's blind here? Like, I wouldn't necessarily be able to know who was blind. August the 13th, so we're in August both times. Lisa requested healer Jolliffe. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's you. Things are connecting up. You're the healer, that's why you've got this. Dried roots and herbs. And a red tincture. The evil beast dropped as it fled into the waves. Were you out on the boat, or were you not? And what has happened before this, basically? Like, how have you gotten here? How have you gotten onto this bit of the dock? That does seem odd, doesn't it? Were you thrown out of the water by something? There's no blood on the boat. Okay, so you're the healer. And you were requested by healer Jolliffe. But presumably it's not like after you've come in. You've got room 2 key. Oh, it's meant to be like a herring tail. Got it. A key. I'm sorry, son. If you're the father, but you're the barkeep, why are you staying in this place? I mean, I guess you could. There's nothing stopping that from happening. Let's change room. Eleanor, do not disturb. These might be just red herrings. That's the problem. Okay, that's why it's called Red Herring Inn. It's got a lot of red herrings in it. I guess. As it fled into the waves. Who? What? What was it? Okay, so the dog's barking at you. You are the grandson. Raise my beard. This is my final offer. I got scrunched up. You got keys to this place, probably to the museum of Antiquity. And do you live here then? This might be your house. What are you barking at? So you've come out. You've heard the dog barking. You've come out of your house to find this. What has happened to you? This is the trouble with not looking at the things. It's hard to know whether I'm even meant to be figuring out that mystery at the moment, but it's worth trying to figure out as much as I can, I guess. And do you have a map on you? Oh, you got this map on you. Red and blue. Cost me a pretty penny on this map, but it's going to pay off big, real big. Anything interesting about you? You smoke a pipe. Do you run this? Okay, this is a depiction of you. There's not actually 2 islands like that, I guess. Maybe. Rusty anchor and the raised tankard. So you probably are Captain Radigan Olita. Doing the pub crawl, but you've got this. That's the Skull Island. There's lots of lighthouses. Cost me a pretty penny this map. It's going to pay off big, real big. Did you... So you and you, are you here together? Okay, maybe this will make more sense as well. Ms. Bordy. So Loretta Bordy. As agreed, here is the 1,200 in advance. Once you are done, meet me back at the entry-exit point. So there's an entry-exit point. It's both. As per your instructions, once you have given me what I've paid for, I will ride off into the night, never for you to hear from me again. So you've given the 1,200, and you have received your map. Okay. So you've been sent in with 1,200. Okay, so... Ooh. Is this actually from you then? You really wanted that thing. What was the red ink here? Oh, red ink is from... Yes, you didn't write this, right. So this is from you. So yes, okay. So it was you that offered the 1,200. I guess it was rejected. That's why it's scrunched up. And then this is you trying to steal it instead. Once you're done, meet me back at the entry exit point in the courtyard in front of the museum. Does that mean the red is you? What's with the X? Entry exit. Looks like that's just an exit and this is an entry exit. So then blue would be her. Is there something blue about her? She's got blue eyes. So you actually haven't done anything with the 1,200. Okay, so you had 1,200. You were going to use it to bid on the thing. It was rejected. You instead used the 1,200 to pay this pirate to steal it for you. Yep, that's what's going on. Okay. So, what's the X mean here? Entry and exit point in the courtyard from the museum. Is the plan then that, like, you go in, grab the thing from inside the museum, head back, give it to you, and then you leave out that way? What happened to you, though? What the heck happened to you? You're completely mangled, and you sort of have similar stuff going on as the guy in the past. Is there something in the sewer? So yeah, this would have had the old woman in it, but on the back there's a map. That is my current idea. Captain Triton's infamous crew, who went missing along with their ship, the last reaper, after looting a Lemurian vessel. 1790s, yes. But that is going to be your gun, right? Like, they wouldn't have the same gun. Although it could be a red herring. The barrel is still warm. Why? What's been shot? What the heck has happened here? Like, some event has happened on a boat somewhere. You've come off the boat. Like, how long have you been bleeding out for? Traveling something so dangerous. So there's something in a crate somewhere that we haven't seen. I think there's just other mysteries for other cases that we're going to follow up on. Okay, stuff is starting to piece together. This is the way it goes. Doors are locked. Yeah, that's just to show you that they did go in this way. You've got that, so I guess you unlock this one. I guess you must be able to unlock it from the bottom then. Or you went over there first, unlocked it. And you didn't unlock we didn't lock it back up when you put it down there. $1815 is when you died. 1815. That came up elsewhere. 1815. 1813. So not exactly, but close. What year was that? 1797. So the dude outside here lived until 1813, so for another 16 years after then. Okay. This cigarette's here. Who is that? How do I tie that to somebody? It's the person who has this horse. I guess, maybe? Have these been like shoved back in, or maybe you just rip it open? I don't know. It's the real deal. But you say it's a forgery. Maybe you've been given a piece as well, but you're just not naive? How is this relevant? Holy moly. Pufferfish didn't exist. It's one of these... Sorry, pufferfish didn't exist. It did exist, it wasn't discovered. Raise blue patches on the skin when it's attacked. Do we have any instance of that? Blue patches on the skin? Are these all red herrings? I don't see any blue patches on your skin. Can I just toggle while I'm in there? I probably can, right? Yes. Okay. Camouflage, which triggers whenever the reptile is tampered with. Is there a chameleon hidden in one? Oh gosh, that would be so sneaky. If there was just a chameleon hidden in the scene. Not that I don't know what that would tell me, but that would be interesting. Known to trample the surrounding fauna when panicking. What the heck? How is this all connected? Maybe it's just for the next cases. Can we connect these up with the places on the map? So I think it's just been cut up. But who? Who did that? Oh, there's the pufferfish, okay. Yeah. I think I might have to start looking at the stuff here. I'm not 100% sure what else I'm expected to be figuring out right now. Okay, well, here's a mystery to think about. The red stuff here. What happened to you? The crowbar's just to help you open the manhole covers. Why did you have to go back in? Did you go back in, or entrance, entry, exit? Who did the blue bit? Was that written on by one person and a different person wrote that? Do we have any blue ink anywhere? Okay, who's this as well? Hansel M. Hansel M. $3. Hansel M. There's presumably somebody out here. It's not you. You're J. You're Edward. So then is it... Wait, who's this? Radigan Alita. That's you, I believe. I mean, it's literally clearly you. It's not you. You're... What's your name? Something Bawdy. Something. Marsh. Ansel Marsh? Could be Ansel Marsh. Ah, well, yeah, we sat here. Okay. Do you have money on you? Is it some amount of money that makes it clear that you might have spent $3? I don't know what amount of money would make that clear. How did you get these though? So you were all sitting in here and then like got given these? Did you go on the tour with you? Is there any indication of that? That's also written in red. Where's the anchor and the raised tankard? Are we going to go to those as well? Any other details here? There's another manhole cover. Is that going to be relevant? Why are you wet? Why would the horse be wet? Has it been raining? Probably not. Have you been in the water? Probably not. But I mean, you might have been in some water, but not this water, is what I kind of mean. Why are you wet? Do you have red on you? Has the horse been washed in here or something? Have you trampled her? I'm unsure. Hold on. It's not a terrible theory. Okay, 3 horses. You're here. Ansel Marsh. You believe you've got the real deal, but it's seemingly a segment. You're also a pirate, so are you. You've gotten paid by somebody. What was the whole thing with this? Let's look at this again. So they could then rob them. So Skull Island, where's the one that had that on? No, you don't have one. You don't have one. You? Skull Island. So it's that lighthouse. There's something interesting about the patterns here. Like they want us to notice that there's... They want us to do something with these patterns. I don't think these are actual islands. I think it's literally just a depiction of you. Wet horse. Like, it's possibly just been on the boat and you've gotten splashed from being on the boat. Why are you surprised that your thing is not in your pocket? Sorry to burst your bubble, Jasper, but that's a fake. I got the real one right here in my pocket. Wait, where has it gone? Okay, maybe that's to indicate that they got them before they came to the bar. That might be all that is. And you put yours in your satchel, and you come inside. You don't realize that you left it out there. Maybe once you start piecing these together as well, something comes out of it. There's not just a hidden chameleon somewhere, is there? Let me look at this again. Leg cutters. And dry them. So to steal their boots intact. Use a St. Osmond lighthouse built in 1813 to run aground 3 vessels yesterday. 3 vessels yesterday. The ships were then plundered by the gang's sole female member, known only as Light Hands Loretta. This is a while ago. Unless you've had this book for a year. Or longer. Oh, that's when it's due, sorry, okay. So no, it probably is this date then, okay. That's when it's due. So it probably is August the 7th, or, yeah. At least then or the day after, something like that. Okay, so this has happened very recently. Took place yesterday. 5th annual Airplane Stunt Championships. Sure. Why did Eliza Swan not take part? No reason has yet been given. Whew. This is a complicated one to begin with. I guess we could start doing names. Let's start doing names. You're Edward. Let's sort. I never do that. I should do it more often. Edward Joliffe. You're Eliza Swan. Wesley is you. Barkeep here. Wesley Beckett. This one. You are, it was being with A, Abacus, Joliffe. Your name was Jasper somebody. Jasper Wiles. You are Loretta D. Bordy. You're turned the other way in this, are this name, Myrtle Song. Myrtle Song. Interesting name. Song. You are Radigan Alita. You are Marsh. Where did I get your first name from? Ansel Marsh. And then you are presumably another Beckett. And we did get your name somewhere. Oh, from this? Garner. Ooh. Garner Beckett? Or something Garner. I think you are actually family, right? I'm sorry, son. But doesn't always mean that, though. I'm sorry, son. Okay, what on earth were you doing traveling with something so dangerous? If I'd have known what was in that crate, I'd never have let you keep it. So you kept this in your room. Whatever this thing was that's done this to you, you kept it in your room. It's totally one of those animals. It's totally one of those animals. Which one of them is going to do that to you? Is it a squirrel? That would be funny. the pufferfish wasn't discovered yet. It can't be an elephant. Where's the elephant? Kitsune immediately knows its penchant for conspiring with animals of other species. I like how the name of the library is just literally Port Local Library, sure. Are these names meant to mean something? Whether the reptile is tampered with. The beast. Is there some, like, I'm expecting there's going to be some hidden animal in this scene somehow. There's nowhere else I can click. The evil beast dropped as it fled into the waves. So it's something that can go into water. So you were out here, I guess. And you tried to shoot the thing. You're trying to defend yourself from something that came out of the water. And you were staying here. Are you actually your son? What was it, Garner? I mean, you might actually be the son. Bosun, we know the bosun's... Wait, so the creature dropped this sketch. Oh, there's something sneaky going on here. And this, I think, is the map, I'm almost certain. Yeah, look at the stuff on the back of it. And it got framed as, like, old woman, but it's actually the map on the back of it, and that's why people want it. The creature dropped this. What did you see? Oh, are you blind? Well, no, because you can see that picture. I was thinking, like, why didn't you notice the map? But maybe you never turned it round? Is this meaningful? There's red stuff there. Bad omen, perhaps. If so, I fear the bosun's prognosis is grim. I mean, yes. I would say so also. Sorry, son, I'm so sorry. I mean, you might not be talking to you. You might just be talking because you're dying. You're saying, I'm sorry, son, to your son, wherever they are. The evil beast dropped this map with this sketch on it. There's going to be some kind of funny answer to this, like this evil beast. But what exactly, I'm unsure. Maybe I shouldn't overcomplicate this. Maybe this is the son of that bosun. Ghana? Oh no, it's wrong! Did I get everybody's names right? I guess I should double check things. Radigan Olita. Edward Murthsong. I think so. Jasper Wiles. Have I just got you wrong? Is it Ghana second? Who's McDonald? Oh my gosh. It's an Osman lighthouse. We don't get the word Osman though, do we? No. Don't get light hands, do we? No. Keith Chalmers, Lawrence Fryer, Percy Greggs. I just think they're not involved at all. I think. Myrtle Song. Jasper Wiles, Miss Swan, Eliza Swan. Oh, there's something. Yeah, that's fine. Have they looted? Have they looted? So this is what's happened. They've looted a Lemurian vessel. When did they go missing though? Is it after the stuff that we're seeing right here in 1797, or is it before? Because it's the 1790s. Yeah, one of the pirates. Nearby beach after tsunami in 1905 washed away one of the Meserade Islands. Washed away one of the Meserade Islands. What are you? There's a sword in here as well. I mean, could this be the thing that's doing terrible things? But I'm not expecting, like, Golden Idol has magic in it, but the magic's all focused around the Golden Idol itself. Rather than there being like additional, like usually the other stuff that people in the game treat as being magic turns out to have just some like, it's like a trick of some sort. Okay, who have I messed up? Let's just check everywhere we've seen names. Edward Joliffe, that's definitely correct. Abacus Joliffe is you, yep. Got those keys. Radigan Olita, it's definitely you. Is it possible I've just got two names the wrong way around? Is that your first name? Is it Marsh Ansel? That might make more sense actually. Is it just that? And this is just written backwards without a comma? That feels... You'd say it's Marsh, you'd probably say your first name. Maybe this is right then? Oh, it got worse, okay. Well, that tells me too much. So So no, that is that way round. Okay. What have I messed up? Oh, hold on. We can look at the... Oh, Is it Elisa Gardner? Wait, so when you say sun, do you not mean it? Ah, okay. There's something simple like that. Okay, why sun? Is one of you changed name? Yeah, maybe you don't mean it as in like actual sun. Okay, I think that's all that is. Okay. What are you asking me to do here? Oh, so we're not jigsawing them together. They are... Oh wait, or are we? Wait, what? Oh gosh, what proves each map is not the original from 1797? Oh, okay, so I had completely the wrong perspective of what was going on here. I thought that each of these were part of one bigger thing. I don't know why I thought that. It just did for some reason. That's just what came into my head. Okay, so there's something on them that proves that they're wrong. Okay, that's interesting. I'd be happy to take a look at that. So, pufferfish. Gosh, there's something about the north and west that's going to be relevant. Right? So that's the pufferfish. There are 5 of them apparently. There's a squirrel on here somewhere. Holy moly, okay. Where are they all? Skull Island we know is a real thing. For sure. Where is the last one? So there's one there, one in here. Do you have one on you? Yes. We're 5. So you've got one in the satchel here, one on you, and then 2 inside. Yes, okay. Just to avoid looking too much. So I think the mystery of what's happened to the guy in the past is for later, maybe? Oh, well, there's a Skull Island again. But there's no lighthouse. Does that prove it's wrong? Does anything else look different here? The skull, that island, that bit, that bit. Who else had the skull? You did. That looks the same otherwise. It's just a bit more zoomed in, I guess. Okay, how do I figure out anything here? Let's look at this one. Something about the animals. Do we see a squirrel on any of them? Well, just lots of lighthouses here, and sure, we know there is a lighthouse there. You're wrong, right? You think this is the real one? Or do you think this is the real one? Did you forge this? You seem to know, but then are you just assuming that everybody else is a forgery and yours isn't? Oh, that's the Skull Island again. Okay, so yeah, just rotated around. Do they all have it on then? Ah, they do. Okay, it's just all rotated in different ways. Okay. What does that imply? Do some things match up and some things don't? I think they all have completely different symbols on them, don't they? It's like some kind of poison bottle. I'm gonna look at this screen. For the one true original, use this. Wait, what? Oh, so you like... Oh, so you drag the wrong thing down here, and then you put the tick for the one that is correct. Okay, let's just look at them all here, I guess. It makes it easier. So there's something about the fact that they're rotated. Like this one, are all pointing the same way. That one seems to like not even have the Skull Island on it. Yeah, it would be there. So that proves that's wrong, I guess. Skull Island and that. There's another landmass down there, but that's fine. That's not even visible in any of the others. It's just off the map. Does that seem to be oriented the same way everywhere? This one's very different, isn't it? Is it? No, it's just same. Okay, so that bit there is the same as that bit there, the Turtle Island. Ah, okay. The pufferfish is the problem here because it wasn't discovered until later. That's that thing. Okay. Okay. Then. Oh, so this doesn't have the northwest thing on it, so maybe that's not important at all. So these two false. What else have we got that could be proof that it's wrong? So something to do with this lighthouse business, right? There is a lighthouse there. The historic lighthouse. Built in 1813. That also wasn't there. Wait, when was the... 1823, okay, I was remembering 1813 for both of them, but no, okay, so this lighthouse wasn't there at the time in 1797. So we have one real one here and one fake one. Based on what? There's an anchor, there's a fish, there's a clover, and there's a thing. What are you? They're rotated from each other. It's like sugar, chilies, coffee beans or something, poison. Something about the... hold on. On here. Highlights include the rusty anchor and the raised tankard. The rusty anchor and the raised tankard. Oh, is it a tankard? What does a tankard look like? Hold on. Yes. Maybe it's got like a lid. Whereas these... no, there are some that have lids. Yeah, there are. Okay. So that there's some connection there. Rusty anchor and the raised tankard. This still isn't actually, like, this is just a depiction of you. There's not actually islands that shape, right? It's still bothering me. Yes, there are no islands of that shape. But then, so the anchor and the tankard are on here. What's that say about the legitimacy of it? Ah, and then that would be... that's the logo of this place? Yes, it is. Okay. So this is a map of the various pubs, the inns around here. Would they not have existed? The logo wasn't this logo. Okay, there we go. The logo wasn't this logo. That's cool. So then that was correct. Yay, nice, that was fun. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have been able to figure out what this case was meant to be asking me about without looking at those things. Events, okay. This is the bit that might completely throw me off though. Yeah, it is actually asking me about what's happened to the guy. So we know who it is. Eliza Garner. Yeah, I can't believe I completely forgot about the names of the people staying there and the key. Who in turn, something with something, shot. Is it just like a beast? Oh, it is just a beast. Okay, okay. We're not supposed to be answering that stuff then. Mauled. Probably. In turn, shot the beast. Afterwards, something, found a map. Yeah, okay. Abacus Joliffe found a map. 1927, that is this one. Something high, something, yeah, okay. This is fine. Oh, so yeah, who has the real one? Is it you outside? No, it's not you. It's the one with the poison bottle on it. Is it? Do you correctly have the right one? No. You've got the right one. Okay. How do you have the right one? How have these been given to these people? I don't. Yeah, there's like missing context here, I think. I'm not sure how these have been passed around and why. 1927, this will be about the dude in the boat. Radigan Alita hired Loretta Bordy to steal the map from Edward Joliffe's museum. However, tried to do with the yeah, what's happened to you in this timeline? However, somebody tried to something with the something. So something with a something. Did you try and run off with it or something? How would I know that? And then did you do something about that? So you tried to run away with the money and the map. Right. Like, I don't know who saw this map is like a problem that I've got. Like, oh, okay. So I think what's happened, which I find a bit weird, is that he's drawn on the map. You go in, come back out, do this. Then she's drawn on the map. No, I'm not going to leave from here. I'm going to leave out that way. Why would she write that on the map? Surely she'd just go, okay, I mean, I've got the map on me. I'm just going to go that way and come out of this manhole over here. Okay. Why is this stopped out here as well? Who was that? That was whoever owns this. Which may be you. Did you do this to her rather than it being the same thing? And then this has been, like, blood has been washed off something here. Maybe. So that's going to be run off or flee. Yeah, so Loretta Bordy tried to flee with the map and the money. But I guess with the map, so something. It was going to be. Oh, who is it going to be? Well, yeah, you would have never been given a piece of the map, right? How has everybody else ended up with pieces of map? Like, they haven't stolen it from the museum. That's completely throwing me off. Maybe it's meant to be just like, in this place, everybody like is trying to find the map, and so they all just have random bits of map. It feels a bit contrived, if that's the case. It's obviously not you. You just discovered the body. Did you see her trying to run away? Who, do we know anybody else that's got those cigarettes? Like, could it be you? I'm kind of suspicious of you. Wait, am I suspicious of you? You've got the real map. You've got the real map, so it must be you. Wait, was that the real one? Yes. What the heck? Oh, you've got wet feet. I did not notice. Is that from... I think I get it. Okay. The horse is wet. It's your horse. You've got the real map. The cigarette. Yeah. Okay, it's all come together from that. I did not notice your wet feet at all. So, and I guess the fact that you've got the real map. So you've trampled her with your horse. Why are they both wet? Because indeed the horse was cleaned off in here. Okay, I guessed earlier. I just hadn't really fully believed it. Okay, so we're just jumping literally to... Oh, wait, but it was you that hired her. Yeah, and you've just left thinking, because yeah, like you said, you'll never see me again. So you've just left, but then you've caught her fleeing. Okay, I think that's what's going on. So, what is it? It's Jasper. Well, you were not suspicious at all until that very last moment. Jasper trampled Loretta Bordy with a horse. No, something's wrong. What? Is it a name? Have I got the wrong person somewhere? In turn, shot the beast afterwards. Abacus to Joliffe. Like, it's weird that this mystery is being left. I mean, do I do not map, but... No, it's definitely map. Not sketch. Radigan, Alita hired... It wasn't Jasper Wiles that hired her, though, right? Because, like, you're the one that's saying... And you've got the red... that's based on that being red, I guess? I guess your cigarette butt's there. Maybe it is just you the whole time. Where did you get this from, then? I've connected the red here to the red there, but maybe that's just not relevant. Okay, so how are you supposed to know? Let's say this is Jasper Wiles has hired her. I don't know about this yet either. Your research, sure. The fact that you murdered somebody. Wait. Is somebody being framed? No, you do have wet feet. It's definitely you. That's the twist. You're trampled with a horse. The horse has been washed off in there. You got in there, you got wet feet. I guess that you were waiting by this, so maybe it was just you, and that's the only reason to believe that? I guess I'm gonna go with that. Where is it? Here. Jasper Wiles. Here. Okay. Gosh, we started complicated today. Holy moly. You saw the scenario. Loretta was supposed to exit the stairs via the manhole cover outside the front of the museum. Instead, she left through the one behind the museum in an attempt to escape with the map. Jasper spotted her. So, yeah, that bothers me slightly. Does it? I don't know. Chased her on horseback and trampled her to death. Afterwards, he washed the blood from the horse's legs in a trough in the alley. Okay, so the figuring out the twist there was really cool. There were some slight things that bothered me about the case, like the beast being like a thing that is just there. I guess it's going to be in the other cases. I get that, but it's I guess like my approach to the game is susceptible to this problem of like other mysteries being set up in another case. I think I have to figure them out at the time, but I don't. It's got nothing to do with it. It also had the thing of like, well, I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be doing with all these maps without looking at the things. Yeah, okay, maybe I should start looking at the things more. And then I guess the red text was a red herring. I was supposed to just connect to the detail with the cigarettes. But then he said he paid a pretty penny, but when and where? And then the biggest thing I think is the weirdest is like, why do they all have these maps? Where have they all come from? These forgeries. I think the game is sort of just saying, don't question it. They just all have these maps. They all think they've got the right thing. Figure out who's got the real thing. But when I'm trying to figure out like the sequence of steps that have occurred to like lead to this situation, like it very much looks like they've all shown up. Oh, let's do this first. Jasper, Eliza, allow me to introduce you to the rest of the team. You already know Miss Song, our scientific advisor. Yeah, I thought they'd gone somewhere altogether. What branch of science do you specialize in? Animal physiology. Tally ho, that's Ivan Kearns, our driver and explorer extraordinaire. I'm sure you've heard of him. And last but not least, our trusty captain. Yeah, so they did all go off together. I guess to do the tour thing, maybe? Maybe? No, maybe not actually, because they're going for some scientific thing. Or is this afterwards? This is probably afterwards. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. What is this? Is this the next case? Well, it hasn't given us another one, or is this no, this is a between case thing. Esteemed gentlemen, on the 27th of February, the Lemurian vessels unlawfully attacked and her cargo pillaged. This incident has enraged the Lemurians. Ooh, it's the Seven Seas Company, or whatever it's called. This incident has enraged the Lemurians even more than such acts typically warrant. Accordingly, I hereby issue the following strict orders. All vessels entering our harbours or encountered upon the high seas by our naval forces shall be thoroughly searched for Lemurian relics. Any such articles discovered are to be seized forthwith. Any persons found in possession of said articles are to be apprehended and, following a proper and lawful tribunal, hanged for piracy as befits their crime. This order shall remain in place for 20 years. Sincerely yours, Nicholas Maker, President of the Noble Seven Seas Company, Lanka Lemurian region. Okay, so yeah, so it's basically the equivalent of the East India trading company. Like going about under the guise of like, we're just like naval. Well, no, we're just like trading. Do they say they're trading? What are they called? Seven Seas Company. But like, actually, they're kind of more militarial and they steal a lot of things, I guess. Enrage the Lemurians even more than such acts typically warrant. So they got the Lemurian vessels unlawfully attacked. So you don't want them stealing that stuff because it's causing you problems, I guess. Maybe. We'll find out next time. Okay, there's the next case. We've got somebody with a hook. Yeah, the thing about the maps, it was that, like, why did everybody have them? I was like, it kind of felt like they'd all gone off together and had come back from somewhere with these maps, and I thought that might be connected to the lighthouse thing, but that was just a clue for the figuring out which map was fake, I guess. It was hard to like figure out what was relevant here. I guess I made a silly-ish mistake with this. I guess they used sun intentionally to throw me off. I think I also, like, very early on, because this was called the Red Herring Inn, I was like, oh, I bet all of these are red herrings, and sort of requested healer Joliffe, though. But presumably before this happened. That's weird. Why did you request healer Joliffe? There must have been something else that happened to you earlier? Or because you were storing something in your room, the healer was to deal with that thing, maybe? And yeah, what's happened here? Like, how have you just, like, ended up at the end of this dock? There's something missing here as well. And I was treating those as like mysteries to solve, but they're not really part of the thing. At least not this case, I guess. Anyway, okay, cool. Still figuring out the twist with the horse trampling here. It was funny that I had actually already theorized that idea, but it didn't come together until I knew that you had the real map, I guess, and started to suspect you. Okay, cool. All right, see you next time, folks, for the second case here. I'm not sure how many cases there are in this DLC. Probably 4 or 5, like all the others. But yeah, I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.